Alright, welcome back to the course, guys. In this lesson, we're going to talk all about TURO insurance. This lesson is very important, and I think if you follow and pay attention to this lesson alone, you're going to get a lot of value, and you're basically going to get your money's worth from buying this course. Now make sure you guys follow along and pay close attention. So, with TURO insurance, I need you guys to know that you still need a personal insurance policy on top of having TURO insurance. I've met with a lot of people who have started TURO that think that because they're covered on TURO with every trip, they don't have to get personal insurance for the car outside of TURO. That's not true. So with TURO has they have partnerships with a company called Metro Mile. They also have partnerships with Liberty Mutual. Liberty Mutual is TURO's #1 direct insurance provider. So getting a plan through either Liberty Mutual or Metro Mile will help you a lot because they offer fleet insurance specifically for people who rent their cars out on the TURO platform. So now that we've made that clear that you still need your own personal insurance policy, and I gave you 2 companies that you can use to get fleet insurance through TURO, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the policies that TURO provides for you during trips. So every single TURO plan that they provide comes with $750,000 in third-party liability insurance. So what is liability insurance? Liability insurance is when you hit another vehicle. So that has nothing to do with your vehicle, that's when you hit another vehicle. And with $750,000 in third-party liability insurance, that's going to cover pretty much any situation that you're going to run into. It's going to cover 99% of situations. Not a lot of times where you're going to run into a situation where you're in a damage claim with a car more than $750,000. So that alone should give you a lot of peace of mind. I get a whole bunch of questions about, hey, I want to start TURO, but I'm scared. What happens if I hit somebody else's car? What happens to my car? And that's what this lesson's all about. So that alone will give you a lot of peace of mind when it comes to third-party liability. Now, here's the big one when it comes to what happens when somebody hits your vehicle. How does your vehicle get covered, and will it get covered by TURO? Answer is yes, and here are the plans that TURO provides for you. So the 60 plan is TURO's #1 premium insurance plan. Why is it #1? So it's their top insurance plan because it offers the most, gives you the most peace of mind, the most protection, and you have the least out-of-pocket costs. So because of all of that, TURO's going to take 40% from every trip. So every trip you have, TURO's going to take 40% of your income. So here's the benefits of what that 60 plan provides to you. So you're not going to have to pay any deductible. Anytime something happens to your vehicle, big, small, chip on the windshield, scratched tire, any little thing or any big thing, you're not going to have to pay a single dime out of pocket, and TURO's going to cover it for you because you're on their top tier insurance. On top of that, they're going to cover regular wear and tear, and they're going to cover what's called loss of income. So this one's big because it means if your car's in the shop for 10, 20, 30 days, TURO's going to still pay you as if you're still renting that vehicle out. So if your car is making an average of $8 per day before this accident happened, TURO's going to pay you $8 per day while your car is in the shop. That one's really big because now you don't have to worry about how you're going to replace that income that you're now relying on from this business asset that you're using to run your TURO fleet. So the 60 plan is the plan that gives you the most peace of mind, and like I said, it's going to give you the most protection. Now with that loss of hosting income, you can either opt for the loss of hosting income, or you can choose to get a replacement vehicle. So that means that TURO will provide you with a rental car that you can have during the time that your car's in the shop. Now that car that they provide you with, that's not to put back on TURO and rent out. That's just a car to replace just in case this is the only car you have and you need a car for yourself to get around. So that's what the replacement vehicle is for. It's not to go ahead and put back on TURO. So you can either get the loss of hosting income or you get that. You can't get both with the 60 plan. So moving on, we'll go to the 70 plan. So the 70 plan, now you're giving TURO 30% of every trip instead of 40. So you're making a little more every trip, but you have to pay a $250 deductible. So anything that happens, you're gonna have to pay $250. Now, that may not seem like a whole bunch, but now if you have a rim scuff or a chip in your windshield, that might be $250 alone. So it might not even be worth it to do a claim. So little things like that are going to come into play because you're not in the 60 plan anymore. In addition to that, you're not going to have the option to get the loss of hosting income. The only option you're going to have is the $30 replacement vehicle. So you can get that $30 per day replacement vehicle to replace the car that you have damages in the shop, but you won't get that loss of hosting income. Turo's not going to pay you directly as if you were still renting that car out. So that's what you're sacrificing by getting 10% more of your trip. So moving on, and going up 5%, now your deductible more than doubles. Now you're paying $750 for your deductible. So the minimum that you're gonna have to come out of pocket is $750, which is a pretty high deductible, and you're not gonna get a replacement vehicle, and you're not gonna get loss of hosting income. So then once we get to the 80 plan, now you're paying $1,625 just for your deductible. And that's not a good look, because $1,625 is going to be more than a lot of the damage costs themselves. Now, I've been doing this for over 3 years, and I've had a lot of incidents that I've had to report to TURO Insurance. Most of the time, the damage is nowhere near $1,625. So your deductible is going to be more than a lot of the damage costs even are. So that's something that you're going to need to factor in and really think about if you're going to be thinking about going to the 80 plan. So the 80 plan also doesn't include a replacement vehicle or loss of hosting income. So when we go down to the 85 plan, which is going to be where you can make the most money off of each trip, you're obviously going to have the highest deductible. So now your deductible is $2,500 for the 85 plan. So the 85 plan is higher reward, but it's extremely high risk. That deductible is going to be significantly higher than most of your damage costs. For a lot of people, that's really not affordable to me for a deductible. I would highly caution against doing the 85 plan, unless you have some kind of contingency plan and some kind of special insurance or commercial insurance plan that you have in your back pocket. But obviously, you're not going to get any replacement vehicle, no loss of hosting income, none of that. Just a super high deductible. For me, the plan that I choose and the one that I think is best is going to be the 60 plan. I would really recommend you guys to do that, at least starting off, because it's really going to help you propel your business. And here's why. When you're starting off your business and you're starting to get your cars, getting a lot of traction, making a lot of money month after month, if you have a car that gets into an accident, it's really going to derail you. It's really going to, now you don't have that income that you were once making, unless you have the 60 plan, because you're going to get that loss of hosting income anyway. So you're going to get that income supplemented for you until your car is able to come back. On top of that, you're not going to have to worry about any out-of-pocket costs. So I think especially for people starting off on their Turo journey, it's going to be very helpful and very beneficial to you. It's going to help you move your business forward quicker. Now, once you're more established, you have a better understanding of the Turo game, I think you can start to think about maybe going up to the 70, 75. But for the time being, I would recommend you to just do the 60 plan, because if you're doing this right and you're following all the steps of this course, even giving 40% of your income to Turo, it's not going to hurt you, because you're going to be making a whole bunch of money as long as you're paying attention and using all the tools that I'm giving to you. With that said, the next lesson, we're going to go ahead and talk about specifically about the Turo claims process and how you can make sure to get all your claims accepted. Can't wait to see you guys on the next lesson.